Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Come on in, the weather's fine. Get in here and wish each other good morning and cheers to all of you. So let's just share it out. Why don't we do that together? Okay, Kathy Hand, I see you. Good morning, Annie Seven. Good morning. Hello, hello to everybody finding it. Just let me know you're here. Say good morning. Say not good morning. Say whatever. just say and let me know you're here. Speak up. That is the word of the day, right? Good morning, Brookie. All right, let's go into our hearts. I love the way we start and end this show. We started in our heart with connecting heart to mind to the divine, and we end with loving on each other, heart to heart. It's all about the heart, isn't it? So do this with me if you would. Just touch your heart center and let's slow everything down. Slow down the breathing. Slow down all of that rush to get things done, to figure out what you're doing, to take care of the chaos around you. Just shut all that out for a moment and stop and say, I am worthy. I am enough. I am deserving of every good and wonderful thing in life. I am brilliant. I am a spark of the divine. I am love and I am loved. And you are. You are so loved. Thank you for being here. Andrea, I see you. Auntie Jean, Deirdre, Catherine DeSante, hello. Will H, good morning to you on YouTube. All right. So you know what to do. It's Friday. What is your yay? What are you excited about? What puts a smile on your face? What brought you in here this morning? Did you want to share something? Did you want to be uplifted by what others share? Let's get those yays going, you guys. My yay is waking up to another day, experiencing life in all that it is, asking that something that I do or say this day will make a difference in the world. Good morning, or actually, I guess it's nighttime to you, Light, in Australia. It's 10 o'clock at night. Hello, and it's so good to have you here with us. All right, I'm going to read the angel message. It's Dylan's birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, sweet Dylan. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness, I am so happy for you, and I hope it's an amazing, wonderful day. Good morning, Joanne Castrillo. Deirdre's yay is she has all her laundry done and the sheets changed. I have yet to do that, Deirdre, so thanks for the reminder because Miss Sherry will be getting home in just a few more days. I'm so excited to see her and Dan. Okay, so let me get the angel message read, which is speak up. Maya Angelou says, while I know myself as a creation of God, I am also obligated to realize and remember that everyone else and everything else are also God's creation. Have you ever found yourself swallowing your words, biting your tongue to stop yourself from saying something, or maybe agreeing to something that you really do not agree with? There are many reasons people do this. Sometimes it's a combination of personal traits, past experiences, and societal pressures. Personally, I have exhibited such behavior due to all of the above. Many times it's just easier to not say anything rather than create a conflict. Maya Angelou stopped speaking for 5 years after the man she named as her rapist was killed. As a young child, she felt that she played a part in his death by speaking, and so she stopped using her voice. Imagine if she had never started speaking again. What a loss that would have been for all of us to not have the writings and teachings of this amazing woman. Each one of us, however, is just as important as we decide to speak our words. There is no hierarchy except the one we create. We put people up on a pedestal and keep them there until they fall off, or we push them off when they no longer meet our expectations. Seeing each other as equal is an important lesson in our soul journey. Dear angels, as a child living in a large household, I was always told to be quiet. It was best to not be seen or heard, as there were consequences that were not pleasant if I did not comply. This carried forth into my later years and relationships. I found myself biting my tongue and swallowing my words just to keep the peace and not create conflict. Similar to Miss Angelou's experience, I stopped speaking up for myself until I found my authentic voice. Dear ones, through mindfulness, self-awareness, and spiritual practice, you can navigate the delicate balance of speaking your truth. When you are coming from a place of heart-centered love, you will always find the words to say and the way to speak them that is compassionate and strong at the same time. Always remember that criticism and judgment have no place in the way you treat others. It's not your job to change anyone. This does not mean that you should not speak up for yourself if someone or some situation is creating stress or harm. Discernment is key to understanding when to speak up for yourself and when to embrace silence. It's essential to recognize that self-expression can be a means of fulfilling your purpose and contributing positively to the world. Dear angels, today I promise to always use my authentic voice. And I'm going to put that promise in the comments. Any of you want to accept it as yours? Yay! That would be a big yay to use your authentic voice to speak up and say that which is on your heart to say. And do it with compassion, do it with love and understanding, but do it. Speak. Don't remain silent. If there's something that's on your heart, or if there's something that you don't agree with that you're being asked to do. If you're really wanting to say no, then say no. Or if you're really wanting to say yes, say your yes. All right, we got Sally and Tony in the house. Good morning. And we're all wishing our Dylan a sweet, happy birthday. Oh, I'm so glad you're here today. And Kathy says, Bob and I are taking Marley to Pittsburgh to visit her grandparents. Oh, that's a big yay. I hope that's an amazing time for you. Thank you, Deirdre. Day 8 of 10 million for world peace. We're plugging right along into this 21-day experiment and challenge and beautiful experience. And if you haven't joined us yet, 10millionforworldpeace.org. Deirdre has put it right in the comments. All you have to do is click on it. And then when you get there, click on the Join Us button. And that will get you a newsletter telling you everything we're doing this whole time that we are trying to create peace, more peace in the world, and how you can get involved. And there's also a share page where you can just copy what we've written out for PR and to let other people know, and you can send it in social media, emails, text, whatever. Yes, we'll see you at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be guiding the meditation today. So hopefully I will have many of you joining in with me and raising your voice for peace in the world. Thank you for sharing, Sally. Jim Mershon, good morning. Oh, so much love to you as well, Jim. So good to see you on the morning show. And let's see what else we got. Deirdre, every day, girlfriend. That's right. Use that authentic voice. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this as you continue to give me your yays. What are those yays today? And who are we missing? Who don't we have with us this morning that we want to give a shout out and wake them up and get them in here? Maybe send them a little message and say, hey, where are you? Get your butt in here. The family wants to see you. And let's see, who are we missing? We're missing, is Auntie Jean here? Julie Kiss, we were missing you. So hello, hello. And who else? I think I don't think Pat Moss is here yet. Did I see her? That would be a no. So somebody, please let Pat Moss know we're here. And I don't see Auntie Jean. Or Blue Jean. Our pair of jeans is missing. Oh, there's our Auntie Jean. She is here. And she called in our Ricky Rick. Thank you, Jean. I'm sorry I didn't see your name there. Yes, let's call in that beautiful pirate that we all love to hear from. Yes, you did bring Ricky with you. Thank you, Jean, for doing that. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin's message is as we continue to give our yays, please. We have a big yay that Jim is here. Always a delight to have you in the house, Jim. And Kathy Hand, you're ready to set boundaries at work. I will speak my truth. Absolutely. Always speak your truth and speak up. There may be times to not speak up. You have to use discernment, as the angel said. But yeah, speak up for yourself and let your voice be heard. All right, Kuan Yin, what you got for us? Grace carries you home. And speaking of our Gracie, we're missing her. So somebody yell out at that little one and let her know that we are in the house this morning. Grace carries you home. At the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse, I am there for you with loving wild grace to carry you home. Sometimes we do get exhausted. I know that feeling very well. And we have to just allow ourselves to be carried during those moments, don't we? Sometimes we've used up everything we got, and we have to go and replenish and refill our cup. And that's what that's all about. Kuan Yin says, I'm there. Whenever those moments happen, whenever you need that downtime, or you don't feel like you can put one foot in front of the other, I'm there. And I will carry you. And there she is. Look at that. We called her in and she came. Good morning, Gracie. Oh, it's so good to see you, honey. And Michelle Landers, good morning to you. Ah, what beautiful, beautiful people I'm seeing right now and seeing the love and seeing your yays. Keep on giving me your yay. What's your yay for today? One thing. Give me one thing that is making you smile on this day. I smile every day when I see all of you come in and see your beautiful love that you have for each other. What a blessing. You know, this show means so much to me. And I'm just so thrilled that it keeps on keeping on. It's like a bus rolling down the highway, and we keep fueling it with love. That's what keeps it moving. If we didn't have that love, I think we would have stopped a long time ago. But we're here. And what a testament to the love we have for each other, and a testament to the fact that it is divinely orchestrated. It was divinely inspired for it to happen. Sally, both of us are there at that physical exhaustion. We're going on a lake house getaway next week. We need to disconnect and recharge. Yes, indeed. That is necessary. It's necessary to take that time to just stop the world and say, okay, I got to spend some time going inward. I have to rest and rejuvenate. The R&R. We talked about that yesterday. So important to do that. Annie Banani, they had a storm here last night, winds, and I prayed and called my angels and God in to send safety. The trailer shook, the lights blinked, and we didn't lose power. That was a blessing. That thunderstorm was huge, Annie Banani. I was getting it too here in New Orleans. The lightning was so intense, and I didn't even want to have anything plugged in. I'm like, boy, something's going to happen here, because it was that strong and that intense. And while I don't listen to the news, I don't know if it did create any damage. But I know in many places of the world, the lightning is responsible for some of the huge fires that get started as it strikes something and starts that fire. So I'm glad that it has come and gone and moved on away and hopefully dissipated, because, yeah, it was a very intense evening and it went on. It, thunderstorms usually, they come and, yeah, they do their thing, and the rain comes and then they go. But this one stuck around. That lightning just kept coming and kept coming. And we didn't even do the Course in Miracles or the chanting last night because I didn't want to have the computer plugged in and maybe get fried. So we just ran a replay on that. But I'm so glad that I'm safe and that Annie and Grayson are safe. And as far as I know, there was no damage from that storm. All right, what else we got? In an area not far from Annie, messed up houses with down power lines. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Annie. Gracie says, thank you, Mama P, for ringing the recess bells, calling us in for a moment of love, light, laughter, and togetherness. I remain in gratitude and appreciation for all. Yay, Friday. It is a yay, Friday. Julie Kiss, you had that same storm as well. Yeah, it was a night for storms, wasn't it? It was very intense here, the lightning especially. The rain came and, yeah, it kind of downpoured for a little bit, but the plants had been so dry. I've been out watering every day, the plants in the backyard especially. And then we had storms for like 3 days in a row. So they got really good and soaked and the ground was wet, but now they got it again. Sally, we had some minor thunderstorms this past week. I absolutely love the intense storms. The energy is amazing, isn't it? It is so powerful and so beautiful to watch that lightning. There was one night, I even talked about it here on the morning show. There was one night that the lightning was so beautiful. When I opened the door and looked out, it was lighting up the sky in purple. And I had never seen that, like a lavender color. I'd never seen the sky light up like that before. I'd seen the dark purple streaks, but never seen like a whole sky in front of me lit up with that color. Annie, you feel like dancing? All right, girlfriend, let's go. Where are we going dancing at? You're single this weekend with Grayson being at his dad's? Let's go dancing. That would be so fun. And you're so happy for the blessings. Oh, absolutely. Gracie, Morning Cuppa Joy is my yay. Oh, it's mine too, Gracie. You love thunderstorms also, Deirdre. I love them if I'm inside. Don't like getting caught out in them. And I almost did. I waited a little too late to go outside and shut the gate here at Sherry's. I have to lock it every night. And I heard the thunder and I thought, oh, okay, we're going to get a storm, right? And then it kept getting louder and I thought, oh, shoot, I got to go out and lock that gate. so, so I real quick ran out there and did that and got in before I got soaked. Kathy, we had storms in Maryland too, but our town of Thurmont did not get enough rain. Our grass is rather crispy, crunchy. Yeah, you should see Sherry's backyard. She's going to come home and have to mow grass because it has grown so high while she was gone. I don't even know if they have a lawnmower. They probably do. But yeah, it really took off once the rain started coming in. Brookie, Max is growing like crazy. He's pretty much feeding himself his bottles these days. I have mixed feelings about it, but it's amazing to see him establishing such independence already. No, there's no way he's going to be 6 months old. Oh my gosh, what has happened to this year? It's almost gone. Michelle Landers says, oh, I have to jump off. Have a beautiful day and weekend. We love you, Michelle Landers. Thank you for being here with us. And we so appreciate you and all of your beautiful energy and your knowledge. Sally, as a little girl, 3 to 4 years old, we lived on top of a huge hill, and I was always in the big picture window watching the lightning in downtown Grand Rapids. It was beautiful, and I was hooked ever since. Yeah, we had lightning a lot in Kentucky too. We had the storms with the very intense streaks of lightning that came down. And in fact, my mom told us a story of how the lightning struck a spoon that she was holding through the window. It came in and struck the spoon and knocked it out of her hand. And thank God it didn't, she let go and it didn't electrocute her. But yeah, lightning, it's beautiful to look at, but I respect its power for sure. Good morning, Charlie Coons. Thank you for being with us this morning. And cheers, everyone, on this Friday. We're getting ready to do a tiny book message. And again, if you do not have this tiny book of angel messages, it is on Amazon. You can go on my website, angelspeakers.com, and the very first page that you come to when you go there has all of my books listed. I have, I think, 5, 6 books. I don't even know anymore. I'm getting ready to write another one, but I'm in the process of it. But for now, let me put the link up for my website. There we go. So you can go there, and on the very first page of the website is the book listings and a link that you just have to click, and you'll go right to where you can order the book. All right, so what page are we doing today? Oh, storm clouds. Yeah, Sally, I love to see the clouds. Excuse me, and the contrast. All right, Blue is messaging, but she's not on here. So somebody give that girl a little nudge and tell her we want her in here. Page 18. Okay. Da-da-da. Page 18 says we have 4 messages. So I'm going to leave it up to you for which one to read. I haven't even looked at them. Good morning, Prachetta. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you in here. Good morning, Prachir, and good morning, Goofy. Number 3, Sally says. All right, page 18, number 3. As you deal with each thing that comes your way, you become stronger. It is only when you throw your arms up in defeat that you shrink down and miss the blessing. Yeah, I like that one, and I like that it flows right along with the angel message. You know, don't play small. That's what this is saying. Do not play small. If you have something to say, if you have something to contribute in this world, speak up. I hope that you all will go and read the words of the blog that was written by the angels. It's on the website, which is streaming there across the bottom of the picture. Because speaking up is so important. Let your voice be heard. Don't just shut down when there's a challenge, when somebody challenges you or creates an energy that's not good. Speak up. Say something. You know, that's one thing that we are focused on right now with human trafficking. See something, say something. And that's the only way we're going to make a change in this world. We have to come together with this. We have to, because we can't just let it keep going and shut our voices off and say, I don't see anything, because we all see. We see, we hear, and there's things we can look for and things that can be brought to light if we say something. And that's one of the burdens that the angels have given me this year, is to see something, say something, and to share what it is that you might be looking at. So there's a lot of education to go along with this so that we can know when to speak up and we can know when to call for help or, do something and alert others to the fact that we're not powerless. We're not victims. There's just an ignorance right now about what to look at and what to look for. So that's one of the projects of angelspeakers.com. Angel Speakers is a nonprofit organization that I started. I started the organization about 10 years ago, I think. Maybe more than that. I don't even remember now when the angels told me to start it, but it has evolved now. It's still a connection place where I network and connect other people, but now it's an education place. And that's what the Peace on Earth tour is about, is spreading peace and love and letting others know how you can get involved in peace and sharing the energy of love throughout the land. And now they want this to be a part of it, paying attention to human trafficking and helping by educating and speaking up and letting others know what they can do. All right, so let's see what your messages are here. And we did call in our Blue Jean. Good morning, sweet Blue Jean. We needed you. Annie says, I know I need to hear the second one. The second one on page 18. Let me see. When your desire to return to the oneness of all that is and leave the earthly ways behind, you are ready to soar in your life as you know what is truly important. The things of the world will no longer hold you, and all that will matter is the love you feel inside. Thank you, Annie, for that. And I think I saw Gracie requesting a page to be read. And Sally says, thank you. We truly needed to hear that. 100% understood. Annie, I believe the trauma thing I'm learning to break out of, to shut down and stay in my shell. Yeah, break out of that shell, girl. No more playing small. That's a big message for today. Oh, Gracie wanted page 55. Let me go there. I'll see what else you all got going on. Auntie Jean says, once when I was a teen at Girl Scout camp, a bunch of us girls were sitting with our feet up on an old ironwood stove. Lightning hit the stove pipe during a storm, and we all hit the walls and floor like a blast of fried Girl Scouts. I know it's not funny at the time, but I'm having a vision here, okay? So, yeah, lightning, it's powerful for sure. And Annie says, we all have a voice, and every single one of us can make a change. Yes, we can. I know, Sally, right? Every time that you all pick them, they're just so profound, these messages. All right, page 55. It can be hard to navigate through the rough waters, and especially if you are going the wrong way on a one-way street where everyone else is going one direction and you are fighting for space to get out of the way. I've done that. I actually have done that. I trust my navigation system so much. I have to. I have to trust because I am directionally challenged myself. I can't even tell you. Sitting here right now, honest to God, I can't tell you which way is east, west, north, or south. I don't have that ability like some people do to just know that that is the direction. Now, when I was in Florida, I knew where the ocean was, so I knew where east was. But as I'm driving down the road, I couldn't tell you. My car tells me, and my navigation system tells me. So I do trust it. And there was one day that it told me to turn right as I was coming out of a parking lot. And guess what? It was a one-way street. I pulled out and I saw 3 lanes of cars coming at me and no place for me to go. But thank God I was able to reverse and there was nothing behind me. So, yeah, it's no fun going down a one-way street. I want to read this message again because I want to get the full gist of it. It can be hard to navigate through the rough waters, and especially if you're going the wrong way on a one-way street where everyone else is going one direction and you are fighting for space to get out of the way. Yeah, sometimes we do that, don't we? Sometimes we just have to take that challenge and go our own way until we learn that, oh, maybe there's another option. Maybe I need to step back and pause for a moment. Maybe I need to go in reverse and start over again and see which direction, which road to take then. Blue says, yeah, like going out of my driveway the wrong direction. How many times now? Well, the first time I did it, I ended up in another state. I was no longer in Vermont, which is not hard to do because Vermont is like this little. And it doesn't take much to get into one of those connecting states. And Blue says, interestingly, thunder, lightning last night, the reason why I could not connect. Headed to the vet. Pocket preserver has a big hot spot. She is so sad. Oh, Pocky. Oh, my sweet one. I love you so much. Let's all pray for that little darling because God knows we need her in this world for all the humor that she brings to it and all the laughter that happens when she's around. She is such a big, big bundle of love. So we're sending you our love, Pocky, and let's get that taken care of, whatever's going on. Yes, I do need to come to Blue's home often. I really do. All right, so let's put up prayer requests if you have any. And put that up on the screen. And just a couple of announcements before we go into our meditation prayer. 111 today is the time to come back and to participate with us in 10 million for world peace. Even if you can't stick around for that meditation, which only takes 7 minutes, share it out for us. When you see it come up on your notifications, just click on it and share. Put it on your timelines, on your groups, on pages, messengers, however you can get that shared out. Let's share it out into the world. And the other message, the other announcement is the workshop that I'll be doing, a free workshop on emotional empowerment. We're going to be talking about how to become empowered through our emotions and how to really have the control instead of letting the emotions control us. There's 3 dates. They're all the same workshop. September 30th is the first one, and some of you have already signed up for that one. Thank you for that. And I'm looking forward to spending time with you in discussing this. October 14th and October 28th are the other 2 dates, and they're all the same. It's the same workshop, just different participants, so you'll have a different experience when you come in if you want to attend more than one. All right, so, I'm so happy that Paki loves me. She is a bundle of love. She was my alarm clock when I was staying at Blues. And Sally says it's okay to take a step back, reevaluate, and take a different direction on our path. Absolutely. Jean, the only accident I've ever had was on a one-way street. The scariest experience was being in a car with a principal who missed an exit and decided to back up for quite a way on the freeway. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound like fun at all, Jean. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer. All right. So announcements are over. If you have any other prayer requests, then please do that. The info, I think I shared it into Angelic River. It is on my page, Angel Speakers, Teri Angel, where I think you all are right now. If you're watching this and communicating with me, then you're probably on my page. And I do have an event that's listed there for the workshop. So come on in, sign up. There's a jot form to fill out and tell me who you are and what date you're going to be attending, or dates, because you can pick more than one at a time. All right, so let's go into our hearts. I love this time with you all because I can feel your energy. And let's feel each other's energy. We are in that same unified field. We're all together. So let's envision that. Just go there with me. Just right now, visualize holding someone's hand. Reach out your hands and feel. You can feel it. You can feel that unified field when you allow. So take a breath into your heart and feel the energy flowing into the palms of your hand. The energy coming from each other. The energy coming from the divine, from the angels, from your loved ones. Can you feel it? Take that moment to really feel. Let it come to you. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to go for it. Just allow it to come to you. Accept, align, and allow. How beautiful. I'm feeling Archangel Michael surrounding us in this circle. Archangel Raphael is showing up for those who need healing on any level. Yesterday we had such a beautiful healing session. Let's go into that same process as we're connected with each other. Feel into the energy and see if there's someone that you are hearing to send love to, an extra amount of love. Maybe you're feeling their energy is a little not quite as lifted up as it could be. So let's lift today. Lift each other. You know who's here. You've seen the names. You've seen the comments. So right now, let's connect heart to heart. So if you place your hand on your heart and keep your other hand extended out for whoever might want to place their energy there to be lifted. And let's do that. Let's go heart to heart around our circle, sharing your love, sharing your light, and blessing each other. Just give that blessing of love. You can say to that person, I love you. I want the very best for you. I only want the best and highest good for you and for everyone here. And as Michael is standing beside of us, we know that only love and light is coming into this circle. There is no other energy here other than the divine energy that's in all of us. So let's share right now, heart to heart, person to person, realizing that we are all one in this unified field. We're lifting each other right now. And as we rise up, up, up to that higher plane, we all feel it. We're no longer sitting or standing or lying. We are floating in this energy. Feel that. Feel that beautiful lightness that happens when we lift each other, when we hold each other, when we say those beautiful words, I love you. And we mean it. It's coming from that heart center. It's not just words. It's energy. So feel the energy behind the words and put that in somebody's hand so that it goes right to their heart. Now feel again the energy of the circle. Feel each one with their hearts full of love. Love that they've given and love that they've received. Because whatever you give out comes back to you, magnified. Now put that smile on your face, the smile that comes naturally when you know that you are blessed, you know that you are loved, you know that this is your purpose for being here this morning. This is why you came. You came for that uplifting energy. You came for that connection to each other. So do it. Connect in. Speak up from your heart. Share the love that's there. Don't hold back. Don't shrink down. You matter, and you're as important as anybody else to be here. Everyone is unique, and everyone is equal. There's no one left out of this circle. Every light matters. Your light shining in the world illuminates the darkness, and all of our lights joined together create a big spotlight. We're like a lighthouse shining out into the dark. Now let's place in the middle of this circle all prayer requests, the the ones mentioned today, the ones on our list that are ongoing, and let's lift all of them up and ask for the Creator to see and acknowledge and answer for the best and highest good of all. Let's ask Raphael, our beautiful healing angel, to minister to those who need healing. Let's call in Divine Mother and our Mama Gaia, asking for blessings from above and below. Let's call on the Christ consciousness to show compassion to each one going through their storm. So right now, we're just loving. Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. So that's what we do. We're a healing family. We heal from the inside. The love that's placed there in our heart, that's the catalyst. That's what's going to get us there. So keep loving, keep shining, keep being brilliant. Your light is so needed in this world. And right now, we give that light and that love to each other. We do that through words. And those words are so beautiful. We say them every day to each other. And we do it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you that you keep coming back. Thank you for being persistent and consistent and coming in here each day to lift each other. I love you. I'm going to call on our Leo, who was not with us today. Don't know where that little Leo is, but we're going to send him some love and lift him up. And thank you, Sally, lifting all who need lifting. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Marietta. Hi, sweet one. Marietta says that a smile is spirit magnifying, incredible loving energy. And indeed it is. That's what we do. We smile because we love. All right, so let's get Leo front and center here for us. Gonna get through the ad first. As you all put in your words of love. Thank you, Leo, for this song.
Morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day.
Susie, Gracie, Sally and Tony,
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day.
Auntie Jean,
Might as well be part of it.
Ricky and Dylan, and happy birthday again, Dylan.
Be on the lead. Remember me someday. Create a photo where we can be together. The hot telephone is always
Thank you,
on
Annie
the way.
Banani. Love you.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the
Triple A.
Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the bar, the daily mantra.
Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all.
Full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the bar, the daily mantra.
Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. So much joy. So much joy. Oh, I forgot the dancing keys. Wow, let me get that.
show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. Full of love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full
Hello,
of joy with all the peace
Shiraz.
in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Okay, we'll put your brother in our prayer list.
There is no secret, we simply
Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste,
y'all. Full of joy. Joy. Woo! Thank you, Leo. And Auntie Jean is one of our grid holders. And can you see his name there, Jean? I put it up on the screen so that you can copy it down and put him into the grid for healing. Thank you for that. And I'll put him on our big prayer list that we have going. So I want to read from our Marietta. An angel is a friend indeed, who helps us when we are in need. An angel saves us from despair and shows us lots of love and care. An angel helps us see the light and makes all projects turn out right. An angel tells us, don't dismay, help is here for you today. That is from our Marietta. Marietta, I love you so much. Thank you for these cards. I pass them out all the time to uplift someone's energy and to help them know that there are angels at work and angels that can help us whatever we need. So, yes, accept, align, allow. Thank you all so much for being here today. I'll see you back at 1:11 Eastern Time, and let's just have a beautiful time of meditation together. It only takes 7 minutes out of your day. That's it. Such a short little bit of time that makes a big impact. So come back and see us then. I love you. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. And namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.